right? So the cost, and so here we're starting with the shirts. So I'm gonna say 3 for shirts and 20 for the cost. And if I'm reading all of this statement, I can see something here that talks about shirts. So I'm going to write it here under shirts as well. So I'm going to write here under shirts. And I'm going to write it here. Here under cost, I don't know. What is it? I don't know what is the cost. All right? So from here, I can now be able to make a proportion. Or I can just simply cross multiply in this case, okay? I can just simply cross multiply here. So remember, this is same as, let me just do it for you like this. If I do a proportion to be 3 over 20 equal to 12 over x. So you're having something like this, right? Then from there, you can just cross multiply, because now you have your proportion there, because they say this is proportional. Okay. Now we are going to say here 3 multiplied by x equal to 20 multiplied by 12. So 3 times x will give us 3x, which is equal to, now I have 20 times 12. So what I normally do, I just multiply the numbers. So as you can see here, I have a number here, 2, and I have 12 here. So if I say 2 times 12, I'm going to get 24. And then I still have this 0 here, and then I'm going to bring down the 0 there. Okay. Now, once I have this, I can now just simplify, or rather just solve for x. So I'm going to solve for x now. I want to know what is the value of x. I'm going to put it here because I don't have enough space. So now I'm going to divide both sides by 3. And I have 240 divided by 3. And this 3 divided by 3 is going to give me 1. And I'm left with x equal to. Now, again, when I'm here, I'm just going to focus on the 24, the number, just 24, and forget about the 0. Now, with our multiplication, we know that if I say how many 3 goes into 24, most of us should know that. And 3 into 24 will give us 8, because 8 times 3 is 24, right? Based on our multiplication. Then I'm going to bring down this 0, which is now 80. And this is our answer. So what does this mean? It means that Maha will pay 80 AED for 12 shirts. I hope it makes sense. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Now, the next question talks about find the sale price in discount period for a perfume. If it's 650 AED and it has discount 60%. Now, again, I love my proportions when I'm working with this. So I'm going to say, I'm going to use D, which is for discount, and I'm going to say all over. Then I'm going to look at the cost. What was the cost or the price? In this case, it was 650, 650. And I'm going to say equal to. This works like magic. Every time you do it, you will always get the answer. And now you can say 60 It's percent, so I'm going to say over 100. And I'm going to do that very same thing that I did on the previous one. I'm just going to cross multiply. I like this method here. It always works like magic for me. Now I'm going to say D times 100. So I'm going to say D, bracket means multiply, multiply by 100. Okay, multiply by my 100 there. Equal to, now I've got 60. Again, multiply by 650. Okay, now D times 100, it's pretty simple because it's just going to be 100D. All right, we got that. And now we're going to look at these two numbers again. If we're looking at these numbers, I've always said to you guys, separate these things here. It will make your life much easier. Now let's separate them like this. We can work with, let's start with, if I have to separate 650, it will be same as 600 plus 50. Aha. Are we following? And I'm going to multiply everything now by 60, by this 60 here. This is another easy way to multiply if you're dealing with big numbers. I'm going to multiply again with 60. And of course, I will always say to you, just focus on the numbers only. Now 6 times 6 is going to give us 36. And you have, how many zeros do you have here? 1, 2, 3. Don't forget the other one below. So there are 3 zeros. So I'm just going to put my 3 zeros here. 1, 2, and plus. Now I have 5 times 6, or 6 times 5. Okay, and I know that 6 times 5 is equal to 30. And I still have these 2 zeros. Okay, and then I'm going to bring those zeros down like this. 0 and 0. And now, what am I having now, guys? I'm having 3,600 plus. So there's 1 zero that is missing here. Did you notice that? We said 1, 2, 3. So there's another 0 here missing. Don't forget that. So we have 36,000 plus 3,000. Okay, plus 3,000. All right. If I add all of this, let's see, don't get confused with this plus from here. So I'm just adding those two. Now this is 0, 0, 0, and this is 9, and this is 3. So my answer for all of this is 39,000. So I'm going to write my 39,000 here. 39,000. Because remember, there will be no calculators there. Now, once I've done this, I can now divide by 100 on both sides. Now I can say 100, divide by 100, and 39,000 divided by 100. Now again, if you divide the same numbers, the answer will be 1. So 100 divided by 100 will give us 1, and I'm left with D. So D is that. So now I'm going to look at these two. I'm dividing by 100 again. So I'm going to cancel the zeros, which this 0 cancel with that 0 there, and this 0 cancel with this 0. And voila, I have something here. So I'm left with 390, because 390 divided by 1 is 390. Can move this up a little bit. Now, remember now, this is not the final answer. We want to know what is the sale price. Okay, we know that the real discount is 390. So now the sale price, to find the sale price now, I'm going to say 650 minus or nakis to 390, the one that we've just found, 390. Okay, so this is 0, and here 5 minus 9, it's not possible, it's not easy for us to do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the borrowing method. So this now becomes what, 15, right? And now this is 5. So 15 minus 9 will give us 6. And 5 minus 3 will give us 2. Therefore, the sale price for this perfume now is 260. I hope that makes sense. So remember, there will be no calculators. So that's why I'm showing you all these little steps, which are very important. Now let's look at number 3. Now, with number 3, you just need to remember the rules. Here, the signs are not the same. We have positive and we have a negative number. So this number is positive and this one here is negative. Remember, the rules says when the signs are not the same, right? Signs here are not the same. When I'm adding this, the signs which are not the same, all right, I need to subtract. I must always subtract, okay? And once I have subtracted, and then I'm going to take a sign of a bigger number. This rule is very important. All right, now let us subtract in this one here. So we have 12, so it simply is like 12 nakis 7. So 12 minus 7 will give us what? 5. The answer will be Hamza. Okay, the answer is 5. And what is the sign of a bigger number here? Is it negative or positive? And obviously then the sign of a bigger number here is positive, right? It's positive. So that's why my answer is going to be left as positive 5. And even if you write like this in an exam, it's also fine. But we don't recommend you to write this. You can just leave it as 5. Okay? Now let's move on to number 4. Okay, with number 4, it says here, a strand of hair grows at a constant rate of 0.5 per year, per day rather, per day, right? Okay, and then it says a different strand of hair grows at a constant rate of 13 milliliters per month. Aha. So we have, I like to call this one here, the first part is my A part, and the second part of this question is my B part. All right. Now, dealing with the A part, I see here between the A part and the B part, here it says per month, and here it says per day. Aha. So now to try to compare these quantities, it might be a problem. And because they want us to know if this is proportional or not proportional. So in that case, let's make everything to be exactly the same. So what I'm going to do in this case, I'm going to convert this 0.5 millimeters per day into per month. All right. Now, how am I going to do that? I'm going to say, so we have this 0.5. Remember, 0.5, it's exactly the same as 1/2. So I'm going to say 1/2. All right? And I'm going to multiply it. All right? Now, how many days do we have in a month? If all of you were here, you are going to tell me that we have 30 days in a month. All right? We have 30 days. So that's why I'm going to multiply this by what now? By 30, right? So I'm going to make this a fraction as well. So 1/2 multiplied by 30, it's same as 30 divided by 2, which is going to give me 15. Aha. So now, this means now I have 15 millimeters now per month, no longer per day. Are we following? Now, I want to compare these two if they are the same. Now, I can see the other one is 13. It's 13 millimeters per month as well. Right. So 13 and 15, are these same? No, these ones are not the same. So because of that, we can say that 15 is not equal to 13 millimeters. Because of that, therefore, we can say, therefore, it is not proportional. I hope I'm making sense. All right? So it is not proportional. Okay? Because the question was, determine if the situation represents a proportional relationship. Okay? Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, number 5 is very easy, guys. It says a mechanic charges $270 for 9 hours. Okay, of work on a car. The equation is 230. Sorry, the equation is y equal to 30x. The equation, again, key point equation that can be used to represent this situation. Now they're asking us to identify the proportionality, constant of proportionality, which is K. Now, most of the boys, when they see this question, they do a lot of things which is not necessary. So in this question, once they give you the equation, all you've got to do is, you've got to remember this, y equal to kx. You've got to remember this thing here. So what does this mean? This equation is written like this, y equal to 30x. So this 30 represents k. So, and k is a constant of proportionality. Therefore, I can write my answer as k is equal to 30. And that's my answer, because k is a constant of what? Of proportionality. So k is equal to 30. All right? And you'll have your full marks. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Let's move on to number 6. And that's all you need for that question, guys. Even if they gave you, let me give you something else. Even if they gave you something like this, another equation, y equal to 5x. You will say your k here will be like this. You'll have something like this, y equal to kx. So this will be your k. This 5 will be your k. I hope I'm making sense. Right? So your answer can be in this one here, K is equal to 5. Remember, I'm just giving you an extra example here. All right, so your K will be equal to 5. I hope this makes sense. Okay, let's move on to number 6. Right? Adnan wants to earn at least 1,000 this month in commission. What is the amount he needs to sell if he earns 10% commission? I remember we spoke about this some time ago in your classes. And we said, if this is what he wants to earn, so we can also again do a proportion. Proportions here, they work amazing. I love them. So we can say 1,000. All right. And I will say all over. Now, see, now I'm putting the C over here, 1,000 over C. You'll see magic. Equal to 10 over 100. This 10 is the percent. That's why I'm saying over 100. And that's it. And now I'm going to cross multiply once again. You cross multiply. So again, 10 times X. So you have C multiplied by 10 equal to 1,000. Remember, it's 1,000. Brackets means multiply. Multiply by 100. Don't worry, these numbers are very easy because there are zeros there. So 10 times C will give you 10C. And again, I'm going to deal with the numbers only. Here we have 1 and we have 1. So I'm just going to say 1 multiplied by 1. We all know that the answer should be 1. Then I'm going to count the zeros. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to write my zeros there. So which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now I have 100,000 there. All right. 1,000 times 100. So now I am now going to try to divide both sides by 10. And I'm going to take it here. Right. And I'm going to say 10 divided by 10. I'm looking for C there. Okay. And remember, he needs this guy he wants. So 100 divided by 10, and this is no longer there. I'm just using, you can use any letter. I'm just using C because we're dealing with commission actually. And then this cancels off with that. And now I'm left with my answer as 10. Okay, how many zeros there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So obviously this is going to be 10,000. So Adnan wants to earn at least 1,000 this month in commission. So what is the minimum amount he needs to sell? He needs to sell 10,000. So this is the money that he needs to sell. Okay. This is the amount that he needs to sell. All right. So this one here I was just using C just so that you understand I'm dealing with commission. It does not mean this is commission. All right. So he needs to sell 10,000 in order for him to get how much? 1,000 commission. I hope I'm making sense. Okay. But when you are using this one here, it will be very easy for you to find the answer. Okay. You can use any letter you want, as I've said. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay. So here we are dealing with integers, right? So it's always wiser to start with your brackets or parentheses. So 3 times 5 is going to give you 15. And negative times negative is going to give you negative, which is negative 15, minus into minus 4. Remember, you can use the PEMDAS rule. Now, we're having a minus here or a subtraction sign. Now, when we're having the subtraction sign, we can use KCC, which is keep, change, change. Right? Now, here we have minus 15, and it says change this one, and I'm going to change this as well to 4. Now, the signs are not the same again. I have minus 15 and plus 4. So remember what we said, when the signs are not the same, we subtract and we check it. We check a sign of a bigger number. So this is going to be 15 nakis 4. Now 5 minus 4 is 1. And then we bring this one down. So now we have 11. Our answer is not complete like this. We need to see which number is the biggest. 15 is the biggest number. And what sign do we have on 15? It's negative. Therefore, we have minus 11. I hope this makes sense. All right. Okay, let's move on to number 8. Now, with number 8, it's also an interesting question. It says an electric bike speed at 24 miles in 2/3 hours. At this rate, how many miles can it drive in 1 hour? Now, very interesting as well. They gave us miles in hour, and they're also asking us an hour, which means we don't need to worry much about converting anything. So there will be no conversion whatsoever. We will not be changing anything. So we are just going to take the first number. Remember, I always talk about the first number. The first number here is 24. So I'm going to take the first number. Be careful with this one here. Most students here, they make mistake. They start with 2/3. Your answer will be completely wrong. So divide by 2/3. And I'm dealing with a fraction. I'm going to make both of them a fraction, 24/1. And I'm going to change this. Right? Change this, and I'm going to flip it. Okay? So keep, change, and flip. Flip. Okay. So this is now is going to be 3/2. Now, once you have a multiplication, you can try to simplify some few things that you see in front of you. In this case, I can see 2 and 24. 2 into 2 can be 1, and 2 in 24 can be 12. I'm simply just saying 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 24 divided by 2 is 12. I mean, it's 12. I hope I'm making sense. I'm just dividing everything here by 2. Divided by 2, and I divided this also by 2. Okay, now I'm having something like this. Now I'm having now 12 over 1 times 3 over 1, right? It's no longer now over 2. So I can just multiply. 12 times 3 will give us 36. This is just single digits multiplication. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. Okay? All over 1, the answer is same as 36. This is just to make you understand what we are doing. So what does this mean now? It will be 36 miles. How many miles? 36 miles per hour. 36 miles per hour, mph. Okay? I hope it makes sense. All right? Let's move on to the next one. Remember, there will also be a multiple choice in your exam. So now I'm going to be dealing with some few questions on a multiple choice. Okay. Here it talks about the percent of change. All right? It says to us, Suhail increased his savings from 150 to 180, right? So you can see it, there was an increase, okay? It was an increase. It even said to us it was an increase. So to do this, I'm going to say, find the change first. How much was the change? So for the change that happened here, we'll see 180, which is the new amount, minus 150, which is the old amount. And 180 minus 150, the answer should be 30, right? For those of you who forgot how to do that, it's something like this. You can just align it like this. 0, 8 minus 5 will be 30. So that's how simple it is. Now you're going to say, remember, this is your new, and this was your old amount. So now you're going to say your change. I like to do like this. The change over the old amount. Then you're going to multiply everything by 100. Why by 100? Because they're looking for the percent of change. What is the percent of change? Hence, we're multiplying by 100. So my change here is 30 over 150 multiply by 100. I'm having a fraction here. I might as well make this 100 a fraction. Now, again, because there's a multiplication, it means I can try to see if I can simplify something here. I think I can. This 0 can cancel off with this 0 here. Are we following? Right? And now I can simplify this. Now I have 15 and 30. All right. So how many 15 goes into 15? So I can divide this by 15. And I can divide this by 15 as well. So I'm going to have something like this. 30 divided by 15 is going to give me 2. Are we following? And 15 divided by 15 is going to give me 1. Right? Multiply by 10 over 1. Now let me take it up here for the space. Now I have 2 multiplied by 10. So the answer here will be then 20 over 1, which is same as 20. Remember, I'm looking for a percent, so I'm going to say 20%. So D will be my answer in this case. I hope I am making sense. All right, let's move on. Let's look at number 10. Right? Number 10 talks about something very interesting. Now we are dealing with rational numbers or fractions. Here we have a subtraction. So we are subtracting fractions here, or rational. Or rather, we can say we are subtracting rational numbers or fractions. But the rule is we cannot subtract until the denominator is the same. So in this case, the denominator is not the same. So what am I going to do first? I'm going to look at 13 over 16 minus, which is this one here, guys. And I'm going to deal with this 8, which is 7 over 8. Now, I need to ask myself, how can I change this 8 to be exactly the same as 16? And by the way, where do we get all of this? We can
multiply 8 by 2.
Oh, someone is saying something there. Yes, you can multiply everything by 2 there. Already someone is saying something. If you multiply everything by 2, I thought I was alone here. Thank you to know that I'm with someone. Right. So now once we have this, our life becomes much easier. So now I'm having 13 over 16 minus, now I'm going to multiply those 2. What is 7 times 2? It's 14.
14.
And 8 times 2, it's 16. Voila. Now I'm having same denominators. Are we good? Now, don't forget, this whole thing here was negative. All right? So I can now apply the rule. You remember the rule? What rule? Because it's minus here, so, or subtraction sign. I can use the rule, which is KCC. Right? That rule is very important. Okay? You must not forget it. I'm going to go up here because of the space. This way. Now, I'm going to keep 13 over 16. 13 over 16, we keep it. But this is going to be plus because we're changing it, right? And this minus, again, or this negative is going to change as well. Right? Now it's going to be what? Plus 14 over 16. Now, what can we notice here now? The signs here are exactly the same. When the signs are exactly the same, what do we do? In addition, the rule is
minus.
If we're having same signs,
Do minus.
No, we add.
We add.
Same signs, we add. All right. The only time we minus if the signs are not the same. Okay. Same signs, we add, and then we take one sign. And then we take just one sign. Okay. In this case, what is now 13 plus 14?
21.
No. Did you say 21?
No, Mr. 27.
27, yes. 3
27.
plus 4 is 7. So this is 27. So our answer now is going to be 27 over what? Over 16. Now, can we see the answer here in the multiple choice?
Yes, A.
So our answer will be A. So that should be the answer. All right? Don't forget this rule. Very important rule. Okay? The KCC, if we did not do KCC, we're not going to get the answer. Okay? KCC, and then now the signs are all the same. Because the signs are all the same, we add and we take only one sign. All right? Even if you have something like that, give another example. If you have something like this, for example, minus, let me give you a different color. If you had, let's say they gave you something like this, -2 plus -3. What would be your answer here? Who can tell me? Remember, same signs, what do? We add.
We add. What?
So what is 2 plus 3?
5.
5. What is, and then we take one sign. What sign are we going to take?
Minus.
Minus.
The bigger.
Can you see that? So this is very important rule to remember. Okay? Let's move on to the next one. Now, number 11 is also very interesting. It talks about estimates. So now here we are looking at a percent error. This is one of the topics that we did, and it's also there in your EOT. It says here, a worker estimates that it will take 9 hours to complete his job. But in actual fact, so we have estimates and actual. But in actual, it actually takes 12 hours, right? He estimates how much? 9 hours. But actually, it took how many? 12 hours. Now, what is the percent error of the worker's estimate? So we are going to first do this, boys. We have to first find the absolute difference. Let's find the absolute difference first. Okay. Absolute difference. That's what you're going to find, which is, we're going to take 12, subtract 9. What is the answer? What is 12 subtract 9? 12 nakis 9. The answer is
3.
3, Mamtaz. And then we're going to say now, the absolute difference over, this AD means absolute difference, over the actual. How much was the actual amount or the actual hours? Who can tell us? The absolute difference is what? Is 3 over
3 over 12.
3 over
12.
Mamtaz, over 12. This is actual. It says here actual. Yes. Multiply by 100. Who can tell me why we multiply by 100?
300.
No, why are we multiplying by 100? Who can tell me why?
Because they want the percent. Because the percent is 100.
Yes, because they're looking for a percent. Okay. Now someone can say 3 times 100, they get 300 divided by 12, 300. And then they will get their answer, right? But there's another easy way you can do this. I like simplifying things, you know me. So I can divide this by 3. And I divide this by what? By 3. What is 3 divided by 3?
1.
1. What is 12 divided by 3?
6.
Someone is saying 6. The answer is 4. Multiply by 100. Now this is it's much simpler. I want to check it here, up here. So now I have 1 over 4 multiplied by 100. I'm going to make this a fraction as well, over 1. So now I'm having what? 1 times 100 is what? 100. 4 times 1 is what?
4.
4. What is 100 divided by 4? How many 4 do we find in 100?
25.
Yes, 25. So remember, they asked us for a percent, so it's going to be 25%. So do we have this answer 25% here?
Yes, B.
The answer is what? Is
B.
Mumtaz. Right? Let's move on to the next one, boys. Now, here it talks about the cost of a tablet is $100. And the markup for a tablet is 17%. So they want to know what is the selling price of the tablet. So here is about a markup, and I like to use M just to remind you that I'm dealing with markup divided by, you can use any letter, remember, you can use X if you want to, it's absolutely fine. Your answer will still be correct. All over the price, which is in this case 100.
100.
Or equal to, now I'm going to use the percent. What is my percent?
17 over 100.
Aywa. And what am I going to do next? Who remembers?
Cross multiply.
Aha, cross multiply. Okay, we can cross multiply now. We have M multiplied by what? 100. There are many ways to do this. Some teachers, maybe they use a different method, which is also fine. And then we have 100 multiplied by 17. Remember, brackets means multiply. So M times 100 will give us what? Do you remember?
100 M.
Yes,
100 M.
Now, here we have it. We have to look at the numbers, right? What number do we have here? 1. And here we have what? 17.
17.
What is 1 times 17?
170. 17. 17.
The answer is 17. How many zeros can we see here?
2.
And then we put your zeros there.
1,700.
So now, yes, the answer is 1,700, but now this is not the final answer. Now let's check it up here because of the space. Now, what are we going to do now? Who remembers?
We put 1,700 plus 100 M.
Say again.
We put 1,700 plus 100 M.
Master, we divide.
No. Yes, say again.
Master, we divide.
Aha, we divide by what?
Yes, Mister, we divide by 2. 100.
We divide by 100, not by 2, by 100 on both sides. We divide by what? By 100.
100.
Now, this 100 becomes 1. 100 divided by 100 will give us 1 M. So I'm left with M. Now, these zeros.
17.
Can I do something about these zeros? Yes,
We
they
cross
can cancel
them
off.
too.
Same zero, cancel with the same zero. What am I left with now? 17 over
1.
17 over 1. So what is 17 divided by 1?
17.
17. Very good. Now we want remember it's a markup. So it means that it's going up. So now the tablet is going to have, it's not going to be $100 now. It's going to be how much? 100 plus what?
100
Plus
17.
17. What is the answer?
$117.
It's going to be $117. Do we have $117 in our multiple choice?
Yes, A.
Mumtaz, the answer is going to be A. Are we following?
Yes, Mister.
Okay,
No.
Yes, yes,
if you have
Mister.
if you have any question, please feel free to ask me. Let's move on to our next one, boys, because we have a lot of them, so we want to make sure that we finish everything before 11. Okay. Now,
Mister, you will put this in the LMS?
Mister, I don't understand.
which part you don't understand? I can explain again here.
12, 12.
Number 12.
Yes.
Okay.
Mister, can you put this in Telegram?
These answers.
This file.
The review that we are doing.
Can you put this in
Yes,
Telegram?
Mister, can you put this file in the Telegram so we can revision?
Yeah, I can do that, no problem. But we are also
Thank you.
recording this. We will try also to send you this video.
Okay.
Yeah, we are trying to record this, but we will also try to send this file as well. Okay. Let me repeat this one. As someone was saying they did not understand. So I said to you, the first thing here, they say that the tablet is $100, and the markup, which means it goes up. Markup means goes up. Discount means goes down. But in this case, it goes up. That's what the markup means. Okay? So I like to use M, just so that I know I'm working with the markup. You can use any letter, as I've said. So I will then say M over the cost of whatever that they gave me. In this case, they gave me a cost of a tablet, which is 100. Then now I'm going to say equal to. Then I go to the percent that they gave it to me. In this case, the percent was 17%, which is 17 over 100. And then after that, I cross multiply. M multiplied by 100. This bracket means multiply. M times 100 is equal to 100 M. Then I have 100 multiplied by 17. Then I said to you, concentrate on the numbers only. When I say numbers only, I'm saying ignore zeros. 1 multiplied by 17, it gave us 17. All right, it gave us 17. All right, then I just brought these zeros down. It's a faster way to multiply when you're having zeros. And then we said, because we are looking for M, which is a markup, I'm going to now divide everything by 100, because I want to remove this M, this 100. 100 divided by 100 gives me 1, and I'm left with 1M. What I do on the left, it must be done on the right as well. So now I have 1,700 divided by 100. And then I had the zeros. Then I just have to remove the zeros, because as long as it's the same thing, I can remove it. 0 divided by 0, okay, like 0 and 0 cancels off, 0 and 0 cancels off. I'm left with 17. Now, below, I'm left with 1. So I have 17 over 1. How many 17 in, how many ones in 17? They are 17. Then, because it's a markup, we then added this 17 now on this 100, which was the price for the tablet. So now the selling price is now 100 plus 17, which is going to give us 117.
Mister, Allah يوفقك في الحياة.
Which is the total of price for this tablet now. I hope it makes sense, but if not, always go back and look at the video as well. Right?
Mister.
Now, I want to see if you boys remember this question. It says, find the additive inverse. Which one is an additive inverse here in this question? Of
B.
minus 93 over 100.
B.
This is very
B.
easy. It's not difficult.
B.
B.
The answer will be
Mr. Inverse means opposite.
it's just, yes, the opposite of negative. So if I gave you minus 8, the additive
We will
inverse of
change the
-8 is
minus.
what?
8.
Will be 8. If I gave you 12. What is the additive inverse of 12?
minus 12.
Minus 12. If I gave you ask you for an additive inverse of minus 1 over 2, what would be the answer?
1 over
1
2.
over 2.
1 over 2. But what if I ask you for a multiplicative inverse?
What?
What if I ask you for a multiplicative inverse?
Okay.
Of 1 over 2. What it will be?
Divide 1 over 2.
It will be 2 over 1.
Ah.
We will flip it. We will
You
flip the
understand? You
number.
just flip it. The multiplicative means we just flip it. Okay? Let's move on. Right. It says here, choose the graph that does not represent proportional relationship. Does not. Very important. Does not.
Not
So
equal.
it means la, not relationship. No, not relationship. I don't know how to say it in Arabic.
C.
It means that not proportional relationship. Which one is not proportional relationship? A,
C.
B,
خلاص.
You see, now most of
Mr.
you are not sure. You are saying B, some are saying C, some are saying A.
Mr.
C,
I know
Mr.
C. I can explain.
Yes, explain
Also
why
C,
the answer.
because it's not a straight line and doesn't start from
Mr.
zero.
because it is not start from zero. Mr.
So
C.
the answer is
C.
C because it
From the
does not
Mr.
start
Mr. C, because it
from
not start from zero, it's not a straight line.
from
The line
zero
is not
or
straight.
from the origin,
Zero, Mr. Zero.
from the origin or from zero, and
Islam
also it is not
Jamal.
what, and it is
Not a straight line.
yes, a
Yeah, no
straight
straight line. Thank you.
line. We can see all of these ones, they start from zero and a straight line start from zero and a straight line. But this one here, so this is the answer, C. Okay? Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Now, again, this one here, it talks about
Mr. A.
someone is saying the answer is A.
B, Mr.
Someone is saying the
C.
answer is B.
C.
Someone is saying the answer is C. You see now, we're not
C,
sure,
Mr.
right?
C. والله.
Mr. C. 3 times 5.
Let me explain to
5
you.
times 5 is 25.
Can I explain?
5 is 25.
Now, you are going
Mr.
to do
C.
a test.
يا
Now,
خلوني
when you do your test, you test the ratios. If your ratios are going to be equal or the same, how do you test the ratios? By saying y divided by x. Let me write my y divided by x nicely. By saying y over
Yes.
x. All right, let's start with the first one, with A. What is our y here? Our y is 12 divided by 3. What is the answer? How many 3 goes into 12?
4.
Let's try the next one. 14. Remember, this is all y. Divided by 5. What is the answer? Now it's quiet. How many 5 do you find in 14?
2.
Maybe we
Remember, you can always
Mr.
separate
Two.
these things here.
One.
We can always
Mr.
separate
Bukan.
like this. Shuf. whenever you forget, always separate the numbers. How many 5 do you find in 10?
2.
2.
2.
And then your remainder is what? Is 4 over 5.
4 over 5.
So it will be 2 and
4 over 5.
4 over 5.
4 over 5.
Now, obviously, this is not the same, so we can leave it like this.
That's not the same.
So A is not going to work. Let's try number B. Let's try B. 18 over 3. What is the answer?
Guys,
the answer C.
How many
6.
3 do you find in 18?
6, mister.
6. Let's try next one. How many 5 do you find in 21?
4.
4
and half.
4 remainder.
1.
1 over 5.
5.
So obviously now this is not going to work as well. So B is also not the answer, right?
Yes.
Now let's try C to see if it's going to work. We have 15 divided by what? Divided by 3.
5.
5. Very good.
Over 1.
Over 2. You can say over 1, it's fine. You can say over 1, it's fine because it's a ratio. 25 divided by 5.
Equal.
2. What is the answer?
C, the answer, C.
5.
So it's 5 over 1 as well, right?
Yes.
4.
What about 35
5.
divided by 7?
7.
5.
What is the answer?
5 over 1.
5 over 1.
What can you notice here?
A proportional.
What about can you notice the ratio?
5 over 1.
The ratio is same.
The ratio is same. So is it proportional or not proportional?
Proportional.
Proportional.
So this is our answer. This is the correct one. Tamam?
Tamam.
Now let's move on to number 16. Okay. With 16, it talks about what is the total cost of a jacket if the cost is 20 AED and the sales tax is 5%. We know the sales tax is that the money that the government put on top. So again, I like to use
25.
so we can say T. Someone is saying the answer is 25. Let's see if you are correct.
Wrong.
And then we're gonna say T over the cost. What is your cost? What is the cost here?
20.
No. Over 20, which is
Over
the cost.
20.
Equal to 5%. What is 5%? It's 5 over
100.
100. Can you see that? And then what do we do now when we have something like this? Who can remember?
Cross multiply.
Yes,
Yes, Mr. Multiply.
We cross multiply.
ما في التسود الراك.
Now we're gonna say T multiply by 100 equal to what? You can tell me 5 multiplied by what?
20.
Multiply by
Start 21,
yes.
the answer. Yeah.
So what is T times 100?
100 T.
100 T, Mamtaz. And what is 5 times 2? Remember, I always
100.
focus on the numbers only,
10.
not the zeros. What is 5 times 2?
10.
The answer is 10.
10 and
We put 0,
It means
would be
100.
100.
And then
we put
yes,
the
and then
0
we
down,
zero
it will be
down.
100.
Now, what do we do after this now in this step?
We put 100. Yes, we put 100
T.
plus 5.
No,
Over
divide by
100.
100.
Multiply by 100.
Divide.
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 100.
And then also we divide on this side.
10. 100.
So now
We take
this
the
is going to
zero.
be 1,
1.
right? So I'm having now what? 1t. What is 100 divided by 100?
1.
1. 1.
Yes, it's going to be
1.
21. The answer, Mr. B.
1.
so now my
Mr.
answer
Answer
is
B.
20
Mr. Answer
plus 1. What is 20 plus
21.
1?
21.
21.
So now the total cost for a jacket is going to be how much now?
Hey.
21 AED.
21.
Are we following?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Let's move on to our next one. This one is very important. Most boys, they tend to mess up this one here. All right. Okay. Now
D.
let's start. It says
C, Mr. C. Mr. The answer is D.
why?
Mr. Yusuf Ibrahim, he went to answer.
C.
How do you find the answer?
ولا بيت قال هذا.
So now we are going to say 8. I'm going to draw a long line over 15. Can 15 go into 8?
No.
No. Now,
Yes.
because of that, I'm going to put zeros here. Many zeros that I want.
Many zeros. And then
many zeros.
I would like to put like about 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can put 5, it's also okay. Or 4. Now, I'm saying to you now, how many how many 15 goes into 8? It cannot. So I'm putting 0.
zeros.
A decimal point. Now, I'm going to move to this one. What number is this now?
8.0.
So we're going to call that number
8.0.
Yusuf
We're going to
Ibrahim.
call it what? 80.
80.
80, which is 80.
ناس
Now-
لو ما تراني بسوي شيء ما يعجب.
How many 15 can go into 80?
53.
Ah. You're only saying that because you can see these numbers there. Sure. This is what you're going to do.
Allah.
Separate. You remember separating?
Yes,
Now-
yes.
Let's separate the
Yes.
80 so that we can be able to divide with 15. If I say 30 plus 30 plus 20, what am I getting? 30 plus 30 is what?
99. 90.
Mr. 80. 3 plus
30 plus
3,
30,
6.
50 plus 20
plus
is 80,
2,
right?
6, 7.
80.
So now
6, 7.
Now I'm going to divide everything by 15 like this.
Mr. C. D.
How many 15 do we
D,
find
D.
in 30?
2.
2.
Plus
2.
another 2.
3.
2.
4.
Now,
5.
how many 15 do we find in 20?
1.
1. What is the remainder?
1.
The remainder. What is the remainder?
5.
3.
5 over
The remainder
5.
is 5
Over
over 15.
15.
Very important.
3.
Now, I want you to don't forget the remainder. We spoke about the remainder. Okay? So we can see here, what is 2 plus 2?
2 plus 2, 4.
is 4 plus 1.
Plus 1, 5.
So we can see here it's 5.
5
All
over
right.
15. 5 over 15.
Can you see that?
Yes.
So it's 5 with the remainder what? So we can see
5
it's
over
5,
15.
but the
5.
remainder is what? Is 5 as
5.
well. So we're gonna put the remainder here as 5. Are we following? Are we all following? Let me know if you are lost.
Yes.
Yes. And
Now-
then about 3,
Yes.
3, 3, 3,
So
3.
now we have 50. That's the next thing we have. Now we have what?
50.
Now where do you see this 50? This is the 50 I'm talking about. Can you see now 50? So that's 50.
Yes.
So now I'm going to say, what is 50 divided by what? Divided by
By
15.
15.
15.
How many 15 do we find in 50?
Wait, Mister, I do it.
Now you can separate again because now you're not sure. Let's separate. How can we separate? How can we separate 50? So then we can divide by 15. We can say it's 30.
3.3333.
30 plus what? Don't use the calculator because there'll be no calculator. in the chat.
3.3.
You are using a calculator, I can hear you. So divided by what? 15.
Divided by
And divided by
15
what?
over 15.
15. Are we following?
Yes.
Yes.
How many 15 do we find in 30?
2.
2, 2.
2, 2.
Plus. How many
One.
15 do we find in 20?
1.
1,
1. 1 and 5 over 15.
Remember what? Remainder what?
5
3.
over 15.
15. 5 over 15.
Now remember now the remainder very important. So now we can write our answer. What is 2 plus 1?
3, 3, 3.
3.
3. Mister, 3.
The answer there will be 3,
Yes, 3.
right? It will be 3.
Mister.
Remainder what? 5 over 15.
5
right?
over 15.
Here it was remainder 5 over 15. So now we're going to write our answer here 3. What is the remainder again? This remainder on top. What is it? What is the remainder?
3,
What is the
5
remainder
over
here?
15. 5.
Aha, Mamtaz. The remainder is 5 again. Are you following?
Yes.
So now we're going to look at this now. This is another 50 now. Can you see what is happening now? So we have now another what? Another 50 divided by 15. So what do we get? So we know now the answer is 3, remainder 5 over 15.
3, 5 over 15.
So now we're going to write another what here? Another 3.
3.
Remainder what? 5.
5.
Are you following? Now I have another what here?
Yes, yes, following.
Can we see now? It's going to repeat the same thing, the same pattern. The same. Are you following, boys? Remainder 15,
Yes.
remainder 5 again.
Yes.
And then we do the same thing. And then it will be what? It will be 3 again.
The
And
answer is D.
so we can see now, it will continue.
Mister, the answer D.
So the answer will be then now what?
D.
Are we following, boys?
Yes.
Okay. So please go and look at this again. Watch this video again. Pause. Repeat until you understand how I got the answer. Tamam?
Okay,
Mister,
Mr.
where you put
Don't worry, don't worry.
Don't worry. I can hear you. Let's go.
Mr.
The next one. Say again.
Oh, boy.
Now, we'll try to put the link there for you. Now, it says Ahmed puts 1,500 into savings account and he pays 3% simple interest. Now, if he neither adds nor withdraw the money from his account, how much interest will he earn in 2 years' time? So,
You
there's
can
a
do
formula that you can use for these boys. That
Wow.
formula is interest or simple interest equal to P times R times T. Now, what is our P? We need to find out what is P. Our P is the money that he puts, the principal amount, which is
1,500.
1,500. And what is our R?
3%.
It is 3%, Mamtaz, which is all same as 3 over.
ممتاز ولا شاطر
100.
And then what is our T? Which means
2
what is time?
years. 2.
Aha.
Oh,
Principal
yes.
amount, the rate, and
Yes, two.
now we can now substitute. Where there is P, I'm going to put what now? 1,000.
1,500.
And I'm going to multiply. I can put costs or I can put brackets, whichever I like. Multiply by rate.
2.
No.
Multiply by 3.
3.
3 over 100.
3
Multiply R.
3 over
Three.
100.
100.
Multiply
3
by
over
what?
100. Now they give me 3,000.
Now I'm gonna multiply by what? By 2.
Mr. D, Mr.
D.
Okay, let's see if your answer is correct.
Okay.
Now, I like to work with the simple ones first. I'm gonna multiply
Just get the noise.
1,500
خلاص.
and 2. What is 1,000? What is 15 times 2?
30.
So I'm just gonna multiply the numbers first.
Okay.
So it is 30. And I'm gonna bring down the zeros, right?
Yes.
And I'm still going to multiply everything by what? By 3 over?
3 over 10. 100.
No, over 100.
100.
Now, and let's make everything a fraction.
No.
Now we have 3,000.
Yes, Mr. I say it. Yes. اسكت محمد النويس.
Over 100. And now we can simplify it because there's a multiplication here. This cancels off with that.
Ahmed, Saleh.
And then this 0 cancels off with this 0.
Nice عليك.
Now what is 30 multiplied by 3?
Saleh.
90.
Yes. Now we can see
Saleh.
we have 3 multiplied by 3,
ما تطغش مني.
which is 9.
Saleh.
So now we have 90. Can we see 90 here on the multiple choice?
16. Question A.
Saleh.
So now it is
19. Saleh.
Someone is disturbing us. They keep on saying Saleh. If you are doing that, you are disturbing the class now.
Yes. What the hell is a Saleh?
Now, if
Mr.
this
are
person
you
is doing
putting-
this, I'm going to ask the admin to remove you from the group. I'm going to ask him
Mr.
to
I have
remove
a
you
question.
from the class.
Mr.
Because we cannot concentrate if you are disturbing us. So we cannot allow that because we are spending time here to make sure that everybody understands the work and you come here and you play. This is not time for us to play. We're not playing here. Okay.
Okay, Mister, are you putting this video in your channel?
Yes.
Okay.
Now let's look at this one here now, number 19. It says here, find -6 minus into -23, or -6 minus -23. So again here, we see subtraction here. So we can do KCC. Now this is going to be KCC. Now we're going to keep -6 or -6, and we're going to change this negative or this subtraction sign to plus into. Then we're going to change the minus sign, which is going to be plus.
No, it's a stuff.
Now we have 23. Now the signs now are not the same. Who remembers? What do we do here when the signs are not the same?
What would be?
We
We
subtract or we
outchange.
add?
We outchange.
When the signs are not the same. Not same.
minus. Subtract.
Yes, not same sign. We what? We subtract or we minus. Oops. We subtract, boys. Very important.
عبال حط رقمك انا حطيت رقمك العرض.
We're going to subtract. If it's not same sign, we subtract. Okay. Then
يا حبيب لا تخبص.
we are going to take a sign of a bigger number and then take a sign
تالي بيكون
of a bigger number.
تبين زين.
وسكر المايك.
Now let's now subtract, boys. What is 23?
Okay.
Nakis 6. What is 23 Nakis 6?
17 Mr.
Sorry?
16.
16.
Sure. 3 minus 6 is a problem. So what are we going to do? We're going to borrow 1 and put here. And now this is left as what? As 1 as well. So now we have 13 minus 6. Are we following?
Yes, Mr.
Now,
Yes, Mister.
now let's work on this one here. What is 13 minus 6?
7.
Mister, you got this paper in the Telegram?
I can use what?
Yes. Can you put this paper in Telegram?
Yes, we'll put it on the Telegram. Yes.
Okay.
Mr. 7.
So the answer is 7. If you forget again, boys, let me repeat. If you forget on how to minus, how to nakis, you can separate this 13 minus 6 like this. You have 13, right? Minus 6. So I can separate like this as 10 plus 3. Now I'm going to nakis what? 6. What is 10 minus 6?
4.
4.
4.
Plus 3, what do we get?
7.
7. So now your answer now is what?
7.
Is
7.
7. 1 here, there's nothing here, so you can just bring down the 1 here. So the answer is what?
17.
It's 17. So the answer will be
17.
17.
17.
Positive 17 or negative 17?
17.
It will be positive 17 because
Negative,
17
negative.
is positive.
7.
Because 23 is the biggest number there, so it is positive. 23 is positive. That's why our answer is going to be positive. Now,
B 7.
so
Positive
the
7.
answer here will be then B. What about number 20? What do we do here? Who can tell us what do we do?
8, Mr. D.
The answer is 8.
Mr. We will use KCC.
Now, let me help you again. There are two ways you can do this. You can separate or you can find the multiples of 6. Okay? You can find the multiples of 6. Do you know what the multiples of 6?
Yes.
Give me the multiples of 6.
6, 12, 24, 36.
6, 12, 24.
24, 26, 30,
Someone is saying 26.
36.
36.
30.
What is 24 plus?
30.
Guys, I'm worried about you.
Mr. 30.
30.
30, yes. Or do it like this if you forget. So you can say 6. What is 6 plus 6?
12.
12.
Now,
24.
another, if you add another 6 here, what do you get?
18. 18, Mr.
18. Now, if you add another 6,
24.
24.
if you add another 6,
30.
13.
sorry,
30.
20. 30.
30. If you add another 6,
36.
if you add another 6,
24.
42.
42.
42.
you get what?
42.
42.
2. Then 42.
So now you can count. How many do we have here? We have 1, 2,
2,
3,
3, 4, 5, 6. We have
7. 7.
5, 6,
7.
7. Can you see that? Can you see, boys?
Yes, yes.
And then your answer will be which one now? Now,
7.
the 6 is negative.
B.
So the answer will be what?
B.
No, the answer will be A.
Negative 7.
D.
Because it's negative.
Because we have a negative 6. When you divide signs which are not the same, the answer is negative.
Only when it's a negative or a positive. It can be a
Yes.
positive.
صح عليك.
All right. So now let's move on to the next one. Now our time is almost up. I'm going to give you another extra questions. This was the last one. I'm going to give you just another extra ones. Let's do this one. We've done this. We've done this already, something like this. We've done it already. Our time is almost up. We've done that. Let's do this one here. All right. Can you see this one here?
Yes, yes.
Let's try to do it.
Okay.
Now, who can tell me what should be the first step here?
We do multiply.
Multiplying the 2 by the 8 and plusing the 2 by the 3.
Mamta. Plusing the, yeah,
Not
you're gonna
plus.
say 2
After.
multiplied by 8. What do you get?
16.
16, and then you're gonna add it with what?
2.
3.
19.
With 3, and then what do you get?
19.
We got 19. So now we have minus 19 over 8.
8.
Because it's difficult to start working with mixed numbers. What about the next one?
1 multiplied by 8 and 1 plus 5.
1 multiplied by
1
8.
multiplied by 8, 1
Plus 5.
So the answer is what? Is 8, right? Plus 5. What is 8 plus 5?
13.
So the answer will be 13. So now we have plus 13 over 8. Now we can take one denominator. Now we have minus 19 plus 13. Now the
We
signs are
can't
not the
plus
same.
it.
What do we do
We
when the signs are
can
not the same? We
subtract.
spoke
We
about
need
in the
to
previous
subtract it
example.
because the number is a negative.
No, wait. But we add or we subtract if the signs are not the same. We have minus and plus. What do we do?
We subtract because the signs are not the same.
Mamtaz. So we're going to say 19 minus 13. What is 19 minus 13?
3.
6.
Shov. What is 9 minus 3?
3.
6, Mister.
Habibi. 9 minus 3.
6.
6.
Oh, 3.
So now we have 6. Which number is big? 19 or 13?
13.
Which one is big? Which one is bigger? Is it the 19 or the 13?
13 because the negative 19 is in the negative. So the positive is more bigger.
Okay, but I'm just talking about the numbers now. That's a very good answer, but I'm talking about these numbers. Is it 19?
Oh,
not
it's
the negative.
19.
So 19 is big, right?
Yes.
So because 19
So
is
we get
big,
what-
we're going to take a sign of a bigger number, and which is going to be what? Minus.
Minus.
So now we're going to have minus or negative 6 over 8. So therefore,
6
the
over
correct
8 is
answer
the
is-
answer.
are we following?
Yes.
All right, let's move on to the next one, boys, because we still have about 7 minutes left.
Okay.
What about this one here? So when you see this is multiplication. When it is a multiplication, you don't have to worry about making the same denominator the same. Tamam?
Yes.
You can just multiply 4 multiply by 9 all over 7 multiplied by 8. What is your answer? What is 4 multiplied by 9?
14. No.
Habibi. Multiply jar.
36.
We can separate.
36.
36.
Sure. Let's separate 4. 2 plus 2 is what? Is 4, right?
Yes.
Let's separate the 4. And then we multiply by
36.
9. We multiply by 9.
18.
What is 9 times 2?
18. 18. Mister.
18. Yes.
18.
What is 9 times another 18, right?
18.
Yes.
Now, what is 18 plus 18?
36.
36. 4 multiplied by 9 equals 36.
So the answer is 36.
36.
All over. What about 7 times 8? We can do the same thing. What is 7 times 8?
56. 56.
56. Those of you who are not sure, you can always separate it like this. You can separate the 8 because it's easy. 8. Sorry, you can separate the 8 by 4, which is going to be 4 plus 4, right? 4
Yes.
plus 4, and then you multiply it by what? By 7. You multiply it by 7. What is 7 times 4?
21. I mean 28.
28.
28
Miss.
plus another. Now you can start to add.
52.
What is 8 plus 8?
56.
16.
Carry 1. What is now
4.
2 plus 2?
Equal 5. It will be
Plus 1, 5. So that's how we get this 56. Can you see that?
Yes.
Now we can try to simplify this because they say in a simplest form. We can divide everything by what? By 2. By 2.
Because 2
Over
is the
two.
nearest number.
Yes.
What is
mister.
36 divided by 2?
Mr. Divide.
Yes, divide.
18, mister.
18, yes.
18 over 28.
Over.
28.
We can still simplify here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We just want to try to show you to make it the easiest way. Now, what is 18 divided by 2?
9.
6.
9, mister.
6. It's
No,
9.
I'm saying too quickly.
What is 28 divided by 2?
14. 14. 14. 14.
14.
14.
Now,
Easy, mister.
remember, this was negative, so everything here is going to be negative
Yes.
because it was negative 9 there. So because this was negative, this was negative. It was negative 9. So that's why the answer becomes negative 36, negative 18. Now we have negative 9 over 14. Let's see if you can do, again, you can have something like this. If the time is not on my side.
Mister, 3 minutes left. We can't do this, no problem.
If you are given something like this, 7 over 2, divide, now not multiply, divided by 1 over 3, like this. You are going to say 7 over 2, multiply first. Multiply what? 3 over 1. Are you following? Then
Yes.
you can multiply 7 times 3 over 2 times
21.
1.
21. 2.
What is
2.
7 times 3?
3. 3.
7 times 3.
21.
7 dark 3.
21.
It's 21.
21. 21.
Now, what is 2 times 1?
2. 2, mister.
2.
2. Mister.
To simplify this, how many 2 goes into 21?
41.
You can separate. You can have 20 plus 1. And
21. 21.
how many 2 goes into 20?
21 plus 1, 20 plus 1 equals 21.
No. How many 2 do you find in 20?
بجد غلط يا أخي.
اسكت انت الثاني.
What is 20 divided by 2?
10, mister.
10
The
10
answer will be 10.
يا أخي إيش كنت
Remainder 1 over.
5.
10.
10 يا ذكي 10.
Now,
10 يا ذكي.
we've done this already.
Yes.
Yes.
Mister, 1 minute, Mister left.
We've done this, we've done that.
Yes.
This one here, if they are asking you for equation,
Mister, finish.
Finish, Mister.
now if they're asking you for equation,
Finish.
you are going to find k first, which is y over x. And in this case,
What?
the cost is our y, which means it's 32. And the number of cups, it's our x. So it's going to be 4.
So
What is 32 divided by 4?
4.
32 divided by 4 is,
4.
Time is over.
it is 8. Now, you can now use this formula here, y equal to kx. Now, our k is this one. This is our k.
8.
So now where there is K, I'm going to put what? 8.
بجاد غلط يا بجاد.
And this is
أيوة.
X. So Y is equal to 8X. So this is my answer. Does it make sense? I would have loved to show you more, but now time is up.
Master, see you tomorrow.
غلط يا بجد.
بجاد.
I think we've tried to do more and we don't have enough time. So,
باي مستر باي.
so thank you so much. It's now 11 plus. Please try to go and study these things. And inshallah, you will pass. I would have loved to do this one. Can we do this one here before we close? This one here.
Mister,
only
tomorrow we have periods again or no? لا.
No, we don't have to.
Mister,
Can we do
tomorrow we
this?
have meeting.
Let's do this one here, the last one.
Okay.
والله أحمد جمال عطاك سكيب.
Only this one. Students and red hair. I will be quick. So again, you write students. And then you will write red hair. Okay? These are predictions.
Oh,
How many students can we see here? There are 50. How many red hair? 7. And again, we have the next one is 750 students. And now the red hair, we don't know. Now we're going to formulate the proportion, which is 50 over 7, now equal to 750 over X, and then we cross multiply. Now I'm going to finish it here on top. Now we have 50x, because we're multiplying these two. I know you are rushing to go home. Let's finish it nicely.
Yes.
50 multiplied by x and equal to 7 multiplied by 750. So 50 times that will give us 50x. If I multiply that, it's going to give me 5250. You can check that later on as well. Now we divide both sides by 50. 5250. You can separate this if you want to. You'll find the answer. Okay. And this is going to cancel off, and I'm left with x. Now 50 into that, you can separate that and say 5,000 plus 250, and you'll get your answer to be 105. Because if you do like this, shuf, if you say 5,000 plus 250 divided by 50 divided by 50. So this cancels off. So this will be 100 plus, so this cancels off. This will be 5. So now, how many 5 goes into 500 is 100, and 5 into 25 is 5. So 100 plus 5 will give us 105. And your answer will be 105. All right. Let me see if I can do last one. No, time is up. Okay, thank you so much, boys.
Thank you, Mister.
Okay. Thank you. Please go and study. We have put all the stuff there for you. And remember, if they gave you something like this,
Good.
for example, if they give you something like this, not this one, I'm not talking about this. Let's say they gave you a ratio like this. I wanted to do this one here, but now we don't have time. And then they say that total is maybe
Thank you, Mr.
810. You'll see this one here in one of your work there. So the first thing here you'll have to do, and then they asking you something about maybe they say kids and adults. But now this is the total. Now they're asking about the adults. So you're going to say first 11 plus 7, which is going to give you 18. Now, because they're asking you about, particularly about this one, the adult is going to say 7 over 18. Over 18 equal to now x over the whole total, which is 810. Just giving you a quick roundup. Now, and then you cross multiply these again. So if you cross multiply these, you will have 18x over, equal to 5670. And then you divide both sides now by, I know time is up, that's why I'm trying to rush. 5670 divided by 18, this cancels off, and then x is equal to 315. So don't forget these kind of things, all right? Thank you so much, boys, and masalama, and all the best.
Thanks, Mr.
Thanks, Mr.
All right, please go watch these videos, and please pass, boys, pass. Make sure you pass. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr.